Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of July 2019 has in store for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this Nine of Swords. And when the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety, hopelessness, trauma, obsessing over what's not working. This can even point you to depression. You know, the things that eat at us, that bother us, the self-doubt, the anxieties that keep us up at night. Those type of things that we worry over. Next we have the Moon in reverse. This is confusion, fear, anxiety. These things, you're dealing with them. They are subsiding. You're working through them. This can also point to that you're trying to suppress feelings, but I always look at it as you're working through those things and you're shining a light on them. This can also be that you're receiving psychic messages and you're struggling to understand them. All right, next we have the Five of Cups in reverse. This is acceptance, moving on, finding peace, recovery. You're ready to pick up and move forward. Whatever has happened has made you stronger. All right, next we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is, things just can't get any worse. It's only upwards from here. This is an inevitable end that you had to reach, but it's also the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new now. This is saying that you have been through the trials and tribulations, you have been through tough times, and you need to trust yourself and make a plan and find solutions and move forward now. All right, next we have the Star in reverse. This is disencouragement, faithlessness, loss in faith in the universe. But you have to understand this is a test of faith. Will you crumble or will you stand firm and believe in yourself? All right, next we have the Four of Wands. This is stable foundation, happiness, enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is going to talk about marriage and home and family and community. And maybe even a new home or renovating a home. And this can also point to the temple from within, renovating that. Or renewing it or fixing it. All right, next we have the Devil card. This is playfulness, addiction, pleasure. This can also point to self-enslavement or excess and materialism. This is saying that your lifestyle is leading you down a rabbit hole. Whatever you're doing is going down, 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 deeper and deeper. Perhaps you have no control of your actions. This could be shopaholic. This could be depression, drinking. But with this, you can also feel trapped and restricted. It could be outside influences or forces beyond your control make you feel powerless or victimized. But don't give your power over to something. You have control of your own destiny. You are not bound by others. You are not bound by other people's behaviors and attitudes. You are only bound by your own. All right, next we have the Two of Cups in reverse. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, this is tension, imbalance, broken communication, maybe a lack of harmony within your life. This is also could be a friend, a family, a partner, a colleague. And there's some type of falling out or things are lopsided or one-sided and maybe you're arguing or there's a lack of equality. Things are breaking down in a sense. And you need to be the first to open up about it. Here we have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is sudden awareness. You're choosing happiness, desire to start anew after you've contemplated and have that mopiness. And whatever is going on here, all right, I see it. I've decided. I'm ready to move on now. I'm ready to pick up and go. Here we have the Three of Cups in reverse. This is gossip or isolation. This can also be overindulgence in drinking, partying, things like that, eating. But this is also not a time to celebrate and go out with friends and socialize. You could even be losing touch with friends. And this could say that you need to not go out and socialize because that is a group mentality. And you need to be focused on what you need and your own thoughts and what's truly important to you. And sometimes you can't do that within a group of people. Sometimes it's something you have to do on your own to be able to hear your own voice and not the voice of others. All right, here we have the World card. This is fulfillment, harmony, success, completion, wholeness. You have come full circle. Maybe even possible travel here. It could be over the world, and it talks about long time periods. Like 6 months or more, traveling somewhere like that. This can also say you've completed a major milestone, but you need to make sure that you're almost at that sense of completion. It could be that as well, almost at that completion stage, and you need to tie up loose ends. You know, you're close to the end. So don't slack off, you know, stay with it. All right, here we have the Page of Pentacles. This is ambition, desire, good news coming to you. It could be revolving around money, career, academics, but you're ready to level up. Skills, you have the skills to manifest your dreams. You know, focus, make a plan, and stick with it. All right, here we have your dreams come true, fulfillment, divine love, completion, alignment of relationships within self or within your community or family or friends. But this is following your heart and your gut to your highest good. You can also just talk about a family holiday. But all right, let's dig in. So obviously this month you've got some stuff that's eating away at you, your thoughts. And it could just be a lot of things that you're processing and you're working on. And in those sense, it could just be worries and anxieties that kind of eat at you a little bit. They keep you up at night. You're constantly worrying or going over them again. All right? But I think you're going to get through it, because with the Moon card in reverse, this could be that you're suppressing those things, but it's saying to you, shine a light on them, work through them. Those traumas, anxiety, self-doubts, fears, they're going to subside. They're subsiding. Whatever has happened, you're working through them. You're shining a light on them, and so that you can move forward from them. And with that Five of Cups there in reverse, it's saying whatever disappointment, whatever things wasn't the way you thought they were, it could revolve around someone else, since there's a lot of energy here. Talking about family, friends, partners, whatever. That there could have been something that you went through and you're recovering from it now. You're ready to move on from it now. And it can't get any worse. You know, it's only upwards from here. You know, it had to come to an inevitable end. The situation just happened. Whatever this may be, it just had to come to an end. But with this 10 card, you know, this 10 of Swords, 10 always represents completion. So this is the end of that cycle. And now that the cycle is closed and you've shut you turn the page on that chapter, you're ready to move on to another chapter. You're ready to carry on. And perhaps you feel a little less faithful. Not faithful. Faithless, I should say. You feel faithless. And you feel as if maybe, why me? Why does always this stuff happen to me? Type of feeling. And in that sense, it's just a test of faith. It's just to see, with you from the universe, will you crumble or will you stand firm and know that you will make it? Better times will be ahead. And things may feel dark sometimes, but remember, you're strong. All right. And here with this Four of Wands here, this is stability, foundation. This could be within the home. Like there could be an issue that dealt between, it could be like these traumas and anxieties or whatever had happened here could have been a result of a home situation or a friendship situation. It could even be within yourself. But considering that there's so much energy here about other people, that it could have been someone close to you. Or it could have been yourself within your family. Or within your friends that did this. And it could just be both people. Because here with this Devil card, it's saying to you that, yes, whatever has happened, perhaps whatever was going on was leading down into a darker path, was taking the wrong direction. But you have to understand that you're not trapped by this. And perhaps you feel powerless in the situation, or you both feel powerless in the situation. If it's other people, it could mean more than two people for all I know. But it's saying to you that you control your destiny. You have to take responsibility for what you played in it and what you've done that brought this destruction or this negativity upon the situation that you're in now. You have to realize that you control your own destiny and you are only bound by your own attitude and behaviors. Don't hand your power over to a situation or a person. You have the power to stand up and say, all right, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Or I'm going to make things better now. I'm not going to keep going down that rabbit hole. And with this Two of Cups next to it in reverse, this is saying that there was some type of imbalance or broken communication or arguments or, Could have been a breaking down of a relationship or friendship or a falling out. It could have been within yourself that things were imbalanced, but it could be within a relationship. And it could be any type of relationship, family, friend, romantic partner, colleague. Whatever. I have a feeling, I'm just going to leave it open since this is general, but this could be, I would say, more of a friend or family or even a partner. But, with the Four of Cups here, whatever has happened here, this falling out or this lopsidedness or this arguments or whatever it is, and it could all just be internal within you. It may have nothing to do with anybody else. It could be something that you're battling within yourself. But it's come to an end now. It had to come to an inevitable end so that you can move forward. And you're ready to move forward. You've processed this. And you've processed what's happened and what you played in it, what the other person played in it. Because it always takes more than one person. Or just saying, if it is within you, what you did to have brought you to this situation. Because we are all responsible for the things we do because of our actions and the choices we make. So you have to realize those things. And you're like, okay, I've contemplated, I've looked over it, and now I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to pick up. I'm ready to start anew. I have the desire to choose happiness now. And with the Three of Cups here under all of this, it's not a time to go out with friends and socialize. And perhaps you may be, with this card, it can also be losing touch with friends. Like I said, maybe you're having to end a relationship of some sort or back away from that person. Or maybe they've backed away from you. Either way, this is saying, I need to back up and be with myself and not socialize and party and be in that group mentality. I need to go and listen to my own inner voice and what I need to do and my authenticity and my authentic self. Authentic self, if I can talk. And doing that, you want that sense of completion. This is working towards fixing, and you're reaching that major milestone in your life where you're fixing these things. And you're moving forward. And you've reached that sense of wholeness and completion. And that's a beautiful thing. Tie up loose ends. Stick with it. And with the Page of Pentacles here, this is that ambition, that desire. It could be good news coming to you. But whatever's going on, you're ready to level up now. You have the skills. You believe in yourself. You're ready to manifest those dreams. But you have to make those plans because you've gone through these issues that have been here. You are ready because you've gone through the trauma, the tribulations, whether it had to do with over an imbalance or breaking up a friendship, partnership, or whatever's going on here, whether, like I said, externally in a family, friend, partner, or colleague, or a group of people, or if this is just within you, an imbalance or some kind of lopsidedness that you've had to work to and realize that you brought you to this, or that if it is a group situation, that you both had responsibility. But what I'm saying here is that you've gone through it, you've seen what happened, you've seen where it led, and now you're ready to move forward. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to make those plans and find those solutions and stay focused and stick with this of moving on to better things. Because here you have these dreams come true, that fulfillment, that divine love, that completion. I have come full circle. I have moved forward. This did not get the better of me. I've worked through these things. And I'm choosing to move forward with my life now. And you're following your heart and your gut to your highest good. And this could also be alignment of relationships or alignment of your emotions and self. That yes, you went through that trauma. Yes, you may have lost your faith in the universe a little bit. But you stood back up and said, I've gone through this. I'm ready to move forward. I'm grabbing my dreams. I'm getting that sense of following what my true authentic self wants. And I'm going towards my highest good. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So do understand that this is a general reading and it may not always resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, please go over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. I will provide a link in the description below. But until, leave me some feedback about this. I like to hear from you guys. It makes me happy to hear what you have to say. But until next time, I send you much love, peace, balance, and many blessings. Take care. Bye.